Ian, it is Fran Charles, Al Leiter, and Sean Casey. Thanks for spending a little time with us. We know you are taking place in the Rookie Career Development Program this week. But first, let me ask you, have you had an opportunity to kind of just reflect back on your 2020 and how you got the opportunity basically in August and then just took the ball and ran with it literally?
Yeah. Thanks for having me, guys.
You're good.
No, you're good. Having some problems here.
Well, we see you.
The problems.
You're perfect.
All right. It looks a little blurry on my screen, but yeah, thanks for having me. Yeah, it was definitely, one of those things where when you're in it, it can be tough to really grasp the magnitude of the situation. So, being able to kind of look back on it now and, the run we were able to make and in an interesting situation that we were all faced with, it was, looking back on it, it was all that I could ask for and a great learning experience. And I'm hoping to take that into this year.
Hey, Ian, I don't know if you heard us waxing poetic about you and your fellow pitchers there in Atlanta, but, I looked at you as obviously a top pick out of high school. You're going to go to Vanderbilt, signing with the Braves. Tell me if I'm wrong, but, mostly high fastball, curveball, and you developed a really good changeup. I mean, it became a real big part of your arsenal. Is it something that you knew you had to add to be an elite big league pitcher with respect to another secondary pitch?
Yeah, definitely. It was, it was a pitch that I had and in the low levels, but I definitely didn't throw it too much. Something that kind of over the last couple off seasons and down at the alternate site, it was a pitch that was kind of presented, once I was presented with the metrics and, what makes it so effective, it kind of came to light a little bit more for me, playing it off the high fastball and with the tunneling and all that and seeing some good results with it, that it was really quite an effective pitch for me. And, now it's definitely my best secondary, and the curveball would be the one that I sprinkle in here and there, where, when I first came out, I would say my curveball was definitely my best secondary, and I would sprinkle in the changeup here and there. So a little bit of a 180 there, but it's definitely been, I would say, my best pitch.
Ian, I talked about it earlier, and I'm always interested in the mindset. I know playing 12 years in the big leagues and being in that box and understanding the grind of pitch by pitch and how much, how big of a part that is. And watching you in the postseason, seeing how young you are and how you were able to handle so many good situations, tough situations in the postseason and get through it. Can you take us through that a little bit? What's your process out there on the mound, pitch by pitch, and what did you learn mentally going through this postseason?
I think knowing yourself is a huge part of being able to work your way through those tough situations, and having the good support group that we have with the great coaching staff we have, and being able to lean on other guys. And Travis did, I can't say enough of how much he did to keep me in the zone and keep all of our guys really on the straight and narrow path when things kind of went sideways. And because it did, I mean, for every one of our starters and most people that take the mound in a playoff game, things go sideways, and it's just a matter of, kind of focusing back in. And Travis did a good job of kind of keeping us right there that whole time we were out there. And, once our turn was over and the next guy came in, he did an even better job with those guys. So can't give him enough credit.
Travis did do a good job, Ian. You did a pretty good job yourself. You're a cool customer in the postseason, though. Hey, best of luck to you in 2021. We can't wait to see you do your thing coming up later this year.